In this video, you're going to learn how you can get as many reward points as possible, what you can do with the reward points, and why these things are even important. This stupid pop-up thing that is always on the bottom right of your screen every single time you log in. Now, first, let's talk about why you would even want these things and what you could do with them. So basically, reward points are a currency that you could get in the game that allow you to buy stuff from the reward point shop or discount items in the cash shop. So let's go to the cash shop. So if we look in the cash shop here, you'll see that there's a Maple Rewards exclusive shop is not opening. So if we just press it, we'll be in the reward point shop. You could also get there from the event tab and pressing reward points. And for those who don't know, they recently updated the reward point shop to have a ton of really good items in it. So you can get cubes in it. You could get pets. Pets are massive from the reward shop. You don't have to spend real money on it technically anymore. You could get transparent equips. Personally, this made me jump for joy when I saw this because transparent equips are what make your character look so good, in my opinion. You could get infinite water of life, so you could buy as many of these as you want to res as many pets as you want now. You could get monster park tickets that allow you to enter monster park more. Pet snacks, you could get one every month. Wish it was unlimited, but hey, at least we don't have to spend real money on it. And face and hair slot coupons. So the reward point shop has some really good stuff. On Interactive World, they have even more stuff over there too. So it's really important to try and get some reward points. You can see I have 23,000 here. And what you can also do with reward points is you can discount certain items in the cash shop. From what I've seen, you could only really discount stuff that's like not RNG. So for example, if I wanted to buy a box, right, one box, this reward point tab is grayed out. I can't use it to discount the box. Reward points can be used to discount items 30% off. It's actually a very big discount, but you need to have 30% worth of the cost of the item to discount it. So for example, if I was buying something that costed $100, then I would need to have 30,000 reward points to discount it 30% off. Easy to understand. So stuff that's like RNG, you can't really buy it. Even stuff like Royals, you can't really discount this either. But you could discount stuff that isn't RNG. So for example, if you wanted to get pet buffs, like this auto buff, you actually can discount it. So you'll see that it goes from 3,500 minus 1050 with the reward points to 2,450. So it helps you save real money by having the reward points. Now, if you choose to buy something, like let's say I buy this and I don't want to discount it and I use real NX to buy it, then I get reward points for buying it. I get 5% of the cost. So I'm actually going to tank and buy this auto Ulcure, right? I'm going to buy it and you'll see 50 Maple reward points earned. I got 5% of the 1K added to the reward points. So now that we know what reward points are and what we can do with them, let's talk about the different ways to get reward points. So this thing that pops up when you log in every time and you just immediately X out is actually kind of useful because it tells you how many reward points you could get every single day. So you can get up to 5,000 reward points every day and up to 50,000 reward points every month. Under the star tab on the left, there's this Maple Rewards tab. And if you press it, this is how you open this UI, by the way. You just press it. And if I exit out, I can press it and it'll open again. If you click on the second option, receive Maple reward points for annihilating bosses, it'll show you the bosses that you killed recently on your character. So if I go select the receive all, because I killed normal culling, that means I would get 200 reward points. So if I claim it and I open this up, you can see it says 200 out of 5,000. Now, if I want to actually obtain the reward points themselves, I have to enter the cash shop. And you'll see in the middle of the screen, 200 Maple reward points earned. So that's how you actually get the reward points in your account, is you have to enter the cash shop. It can't just be in this thing on the bottom right. No, you have to enter the cash shop. You have to put it in the gauge on the bottom right and enter the cash shop. So I'm on my ice lightning here. I cleared a bunch of bosses on my ice lightning, right? A bunch of weekly bosses. And if I go to the second option again and I want to receive, you'll see that it says 1260. So it's much more than my mains 200. And you'll see that the daily bosses, the weaker ones, like normal Zack, normal Magnus, they give 30, but the weekly bosses give 200. So because I cleared my weekly bosses, I could claim all the reward points for these guys. Now, it's very important to know that you can't claim the same boss 2 times in a row. So since I did my bosses on this character, if I were to go on a different character and also clear normal Lotus, normal Damien, I wouldn't get reward points for it. It would have to be after reset, then I would get reward points for them again. So if you have a bunch of bossing mules or a bunch of characters on your account and you do bosses on them, to maximize your reward points, you want to space them out every single day. Because if you were to do all your bosses in one day on all your characters, you would only get the reward points from each boss once. So I'm going to claim all this. I'm just going to press receive all and boom. Now it's at 1260. Let's say hypothetically, I pressed receive all and it was over 5,000 reward points. Like I stacked up so many. I did Black Mage and all these big bosses. I would not be able to claim them. I would have to claim them like specifically 2 at a time. I'd have to claim Black Mage and then like Dark Knell, and then it would go up like a certain amount, and then I would have to go in the cash shop and enter it and then claim the rest of them. So if you have a stack of reward points over 5,000, you can't claim the whole thing at once. You have to claim them in a segmented amount. So I'm going to enter the cash shop here and you're going to see plus 1260. So I'm on my Lin here now, and if I were to try and claim the bosses on my Lin, I can't because I already claimed them on my Ice Lightning. My Lin cleared the same bosses as my IL today as well within the same reset, and I can't claim them because I already did it on my Ice Lightning. But if I were to have done the bosses tomorrow on my Lin, then I would be able to claim them. Now, another way that you can get some reward points is by doing monster collection. So all you have to do is this Exploration tab. If you want to know how you open this UI, you just put it on a keybind, monster collection, or you can press this little hamburger icon and press monster collection. And then in the Exploration tab, for all of the groups of mobs that you've collected. So for example, this group is from Moonbridge. I could press explore, and when you press explore after 6 hours, it'll give you items. So if I press OK, 6 hours later, I'll get a bunch of items that I could claim. And I could do this for a lot of stuff. So like this Black Mage one, that's 24 hours. These 24-hour ones, these ones give more. So you'd want to do these ideally. And the more monsters you collect, the more you could do at the same time. So now, like in 24 hours from now, I could come back and just, there's going to be like a claim button here, and I could just press them all and get all the stuff for it. If you want to know how you can get monsters in your monster collection, all you have to do is kill the monsters, and on Sundays there's like double the chance of getting the monster collection. It's like a random chance of just getting it. All you have to do is kill it. And if you want to increase the odds, you would put on your Explorer Archer links. Explorer Archer links increase the monster collection chance. It doesn't just give crit rate only. There's also in the daily gift that you can claim every day. If you want to check your daily gift, you just press this green button, daily gift. And if you kill 300 mobs within your level, you can get reward points through these tokens as well. Another way of obtaining reward points is by playing MapleStory MapleStory Mobile on your phone. And there's these like daily tasks that you could do on MapleStory M. And for the PC rewards, when your account is linked, is 500 reward points. In my opinion, this isn't really as necessary anymore, because with boss mules that you make eventually on your account, you'll have more than enough reward points to cap out every month. But for very early on, this could be very useful if you're brand new to the game and you don't mind doing it. So the last thing that we need to talk about is reward points expiring. So these things do expire, so you have to make sure that you use them. On the top right, there's going to be this reward points button, and you'll see 3 different tabs. You'll see how you earned your reward points throughout every single month, and you'll see the reward point usage, what you used it on. And the most important tab is the Expiration tab. So how this works is reward points expire at the end of the following month. So today, when I'm recording this, it's July 9th, and those 1260 reward points that I earned earlier, those will expire at the end of next month. So they'll expire at the end of August. So you can see at the bottom here, it says 23,635 will expire at the end of August. So it's letting me know that these are going to expire by the end of August. So make sure you check this if you're unsure of when they're going to expire. Now, I feel like some questions that people are going to have about this is, how do I know when I hit my monthly limit? Trust me, you'll know, because every single time you try to enter the cash shop, there's going to be an error that pops up and says, hey, you already hit your monthly limit, so you're not getting any more. And then another question that I think people are going to have is, how do I know how many I need to hit my monthly limit? Excellent question. I wish I had an answer. Nexon does not have a good way of knowing how many you need to hit your monthly limit. You have to just keep track of it mentally, or just wait until the error pops up and say you're full. With that all being said though, I hope this video helped you guys out. If you have any questions on reward points, please let me know. These things can be very, very useful. They save you money. They give you pets, transparency, super cool stuff. On interactive world, they give you even more than that. And if this video helped you out, maybe consider helping me out by sharing it or watching some of my other videos, or maybe subscribing. And with that all being said, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much to my beautiful members, Blazefire, Shooms, Uju, Shagad, Ravi Espa, Grim4K, Koga, Pabo, Picolneer, Jesse, Dante Victory, Zats, and CK. I appreciate you guys so much.